So the thought of the day is about a photo that I took some time ago, and that photo is this one. Maybe I'll put it here, somewhere. I was thinking, when I shot that photo, I had probably taken, let's say, 10,000 photos. If I was then at 10,000, right now, I should be at least at 150,000. That photo is still one of my favorite photos ever. And that still is to this day. I don't think I've ever taken a photo that I love as much as that one. What I'm thinking is, if I haven't taken a photo that I like as much as that one that I took when I was at... Let's see if I can draw a picture. Okay, so this here, I am at 0 photo taken. This is 2013, I think. This here, I am at 100% of my photos taken, because this is today. This is supposedly my best photography ever, because I have all this experience. This photo was taken around here. Okay, that's 10% of my photography journey, and still that photo is on my top 3 of my photography. So my question for today is, what the hell have I been doing for all this time? I have no clue if this is working or not. One possible answer, inevitably, I think, is that I haven't learned any new things in all of this time. But I know for a fact that isn't true, because all this time I've been trying to explore new things, learning new things, and trying out new genres, new editing styles, new everything. I've been just expanding on my photography. But why hasn't that brought any result? Or the stuff that I have been learning in all this time is what brought me to understanding photography a bit better. And that is why right now I love that photo so much. And all this time, when I was here, if you'd asked me here if I liked that photo, if that was one of my top 3 photos, I don't know that I would have said yes it is, because I didn't think much of that. And let me be clear, when I say that it is my top 3 photos, or top 5 or whatever I said, I'm not saying that it's the best photo. It's just something that I particularly love, that I'm particularly fond of. There are some photos that you love like a dear friend. They remind you of a time and a place, and they're just a memory. They were there when that happened, and that photo is just there to remind you of that, and to remind you of what you felt in that moment. And that photo reminds me of a very, very nice moment. Nothing particular, but it was nice, and it was a nice photo, and it's something that represents something positive for me. So that's what I mean by top 5 photos, because that photo makes me nostalgic, and I like nostalgia. I think it's a very, very strong feeling, and art that stimulates that feeling is precious art, and that photo does that for me, and so that's why I am particularly fond of that photo. And so that's it. That's it. I haven't been feeling like that about a photo in all of this time. By the way, I keep referencing this as it makes things clear. I don't know that it does, but so I think that when I'm here a year from now, there might be some photos around here that I maybe feel like that. And so what am I thinking is probably during this time I have been developing as a photographer, and I have been learning why that photo is so important for me and why I like that photo so much. And so this isn't wasted time, and this doesn't mean that I have not been evolving as a photographer. It just means that sometimes you're not able to appreciate things right away.